before you came back, when you are on your journey in the UK for the launching of the book, there was a very big situation in Nigeria that came up, especially in the Christendom. A video just emerged from somewhere where the G of Redeemed Christendom of God, Pastor Adeboye, was having a kind of workers meeting or seminar with almost thousands of his pastors, and he warned them verbatim in the video. He warned them critically that they should go back and tell all their members that anybody that is not paying tithe will not go to heaven, period. And that if there is a church and 90% are paying tithes and just 1% is not paying tithe, that every other person that's even paying tithe is affected, so they will not go to heaven too. Yes, that they should warn them that, because if they believe that he's telling lies, they should go and ask the story of Akan. They should go and ask Moses about Akan. And they should go and that if anybody, just one is not paying tithe, all the other 99% are corrupted and they are going to hell. So, sir, do you think that...
Who recruited his member for him?
The members. Yes, he was talking to the...
He used voodoo. He bind them with voodoo.
You mean Pastor Adeboye, sir?
Yes.
Okay, the great Adeboye.
Yes. There's nothing great in Adeboye.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
When he was busy planting all those voodoos there, those people are still in their father's house. They don't know what they are doing. That's why we can find the book of Jeremiah 5, from verse 10. He said, when they were busy planting all these things, you are at home sleeping. But now you have walked across over to the other side. He said to go back home will be difficult. That was the reason why they are caged are fools of bells.
Oh, they are caged.
That is what they quoted in Jeremiah 5.
That's from verse 26 to 31?
From verse 18.
Okay, sir, 18, sir.
Then he now said, amongst my people in verse 22, 23, they are devilish people. I said, because for you staying under them, your prosperity will not come to you again. That's what he said. They cannot be blessed. And that's why it was forcing everybody to be a false pastor. How can a woman be a pastor? Are we not following the Bible again?
That's already Parish that women are...
No. Are we not following the Bible again? When you look at the book of Judges 5, he said, if Gideon failed to follow me to the war, that's the most first powerful female prophetess in the Bible, Deborah. He said, I will not go. Even Gideon said, I will not follow because what I had happened to Adam in the Garden of Eden, I won't follow this woman. I won't want to fall a prey. So he said, to sort the problem out, he said, I will put a cotton wool out in the cold. Then I want one side of it to be what? To be dried, and the other side
to be wet.
Got wet. The following day morning, when he got to the place, the Lord has answered his prayer.
So it was a sign.
It was a sign. Then they now go. And when you look at the book of 1 Timothy 2 from verse 4 to 10, he said the woman must not have anything to do with church.
She should be silent in the church.
In the church, if there is anything that is confusing them about the handling of the church, they should ask their husband at home. Is it not too barbaric for a man? How do you expect me to leave the church and be coming home? And my wife will say he's doing workers' meeting.
No, there are a lot of things happening.
No, that means I'm insane.
No, they are cooking for the pastor.
Uncle, that says I'm insane.
No, okay.
I'm not the owner of that house. That will never happen to my life.
And there are a lot of women that cook for pastor after the service.
Uncle.
Yes, sir.
They are doing another thing another way. Those things they are doing is not biblical. That's why I call it commercial. Maybe their husband is not performing well on the bed. They were looking for shortcuts, as stated in the book of Genesis 39. He said you only see the king. The king is very huge and very, very robust, but on bed, he are behind you, so that you can come and play the rest return match. That boy, God forbid.
That's
either you want to, that's Joseph.
That's Joseph.
That's Genesis 39, from verse 10. He said, you'd rather kill me. I will not do this. And that was all. And this is what is happening in all those churches. The same suit, the same suit they took to church, they will take the same suit to Sheraton and make love to the head of the choirs. And somebody that even rendered the special song. And you will then every day they will be giving you special number. Why is this a special number? It's the most favored woman amongst them to be put on bed. And they will never allow that lady to be pregnant.
That's quite interesting.
I could tell you the story of Mountain of Fire pastor who aborted 16 pregnancy for his housemates.
A pastor in the morning of fire.
A bottle of fire.
17
pregnancy
for the housemaid.
For the housemaid. The 18th one, the lady died.
That's incredible, sir.
But when you look at it, my brother.
No, the tithe, sir. They are not going to heaven, sir.
About the tithe, this man was saying, look at the man Adeboye. Do you know him?
No, he's the GO of Redeemed Christian Church of God. Yes, sir. Maybe in 2001.
There are two people whom their fathers are very poor in Nigeria.
Okay, sir.
That was on record. Adeboye was number 2. You know Justice Elias?
Okay, Justice Elias, yeah.
Who wrote virtually all the law journals?
Yes, sir.
Very brilliant man.
Former judge in the
started primary school at the age of 11. Then Adeboye started primary school at the age of 11 and a half. And when he started the primary school too, you know the cassava British salt. Omo, iyo ton pe ni iyo elewe ege.
Iyo elewe ege, sir. I might not know it, sir. Sorry,
maybe
sir.
You are still young then.
Yeah, sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
It was the bag they bought from the market to make pint for Adeboye.
Oh, the bag of the iyo elewe ege, sir.
It was the same 1 pint that he used around the whole 5 years. You see, when you look at it, this person has to worship money.
Oh, you mean
he has all the tendency to worship money.
That's the Adeboye himself.
Yes.
But he looks gentle, sir. And looks humble.
You ask a question, let me answer your question.
Sorry, sir.
He has the all tendency to worship money. Because money came to their house late. And to let you know that Biz a Redeem is a company, just like CBN, just like UBA, just like a UTB, just like Equatorial Bank or Savannah Society Generate in those days. Society Generate was created by Saraki and Kertel and all these things. It's still the same Saraki family that killed. They brought the Oyinbo man who brought the money. They killed the bank again and took the money to want to form another bank that even caused the catastrophe between Akimbola, the present Emir of Kano, and the rest of them with their cartel. They call themselves Kabah. At the monument. That's not that we don't need to go to that area. So, but when you look at it, money visited Adeboye's house late. Then when you look at all the whole incisions on Adeboye's body that the father put in those days, and the one he used to put in himself for is, you know, he must not fail exam. If he fail, nobody will ever.
You mean Ogun Soyi, sir?
Yes, that they put on his head.
On his head.
The yam that germinated without having a root, all those ones that he has ate. So he wanted to what? Place, not leave something for the children. That's what he's fighting for. Have you met any Adeboye son working in CBN? No.
No, sir.
Have you met any Adeboye son as a custom? No.
No, sir.
Have you met any Adeboye son as a surgeon?
No, sir. No, sir.
They are not brilliant. Because they inherited that company called the Redeemed Church of Christ. They could have removed Christ.
The Church of God, sir.
God, they should have removed God and put Adeboye.
Oh, the Redeemed Christians of Adeboye, sir.
Yes.
Okay, the Redeemed Christians of Adeboye, okay.
What he was trying to tell you was hypocrisy. And when they remove it from the Bible, it's just very simple. When you look at the book of Matthew 23, from verse 20, he said, these are the Sadducees and Pharisees. They are worthless human beings. They like washing the back of the dirty plates. And they refuse to wash the inside. Who told Adeboye, who gave Adeboye the audacity to recruit all those people? It was their stomach. To answer the question direct, sir.
Yes, sir.
All the pastors he gathered, they are morons.
Oh.
Yes, they are all morons.
Executive morons?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Why they are morons is that they've lost their local standing. They've lost it. Can anybody call me to M.K.O? Prophet Marcus, we want to meet in M.K.O. Then I want to tell you, if your church refuses to bring 110 to M.K.O, do you think what do you think I would say?
It's not
I'm the owner of my talent. 1 Corinthians 12 from verse 1 to 10. He said he gave
the talent across
to everybody. I didn't mean they knew they have a talent.
Those pastors.
They won't hide under Adeboye to steal. They steal from him. Olegbe, Olegba. Look on they know what to do. You know, amongst them they have choice pastors.
Choice pastors.
Yes.
For choice.
For parishes. And then they have some pastors for Boko Haram states.
Oh, to face the
fire. You see the other one that died like a chicken in Abuja. He's well nurtured and educated.
In the prime position.
How can somebody in a mega city carry a bell and that is jingling a bell for redeem? The Yesu was on until it was there and she was macheted and stabbed to death. Then what are they going to use to replace that for that man?
For the woman.
For the woman
and her family.
But they are trying to make sure they satisfy Adeboye.
At all costs.
Because there must be a deal before they were posted to Abuja. You get the point? So that is the reason why Adeboye does not know what he is doing. He didn't know what he is doing.
Yes, sir.
You see, to know a man, when you look at the book of 1 Timothy, is anybody who wanted to become a bishop?
Yes,
it's a free job.
Free job.
I don't blame those pastors. It's a free job. But it must be a person of one wife. A person who must be able to use what is have to help people.
That is majority of people.
Yes, everybody must speak well of the person. These are the
criteria of a bishop or a pastor.
Does anybody have this? No. He was a retiree from one place. He's taking his retirement in the educational board. He's taking money again from Redeem. And anywhere he traveled to in the world, he has an account there. And anybody that is his member who has deep his hand in the government cover, they have a place where they keep it in Adeboye's account. And if the money is not coming as he likes, he will make a trip, a tour to Wike, to Ekiti, to Osun State, to go and see all the crook and the bad, senseless, night marauder, excommunicated, denounced governors. They are all his sons and daughters. Because of a check. He will lodge the check immediately and the house will apportion a land where he can build his estate. He's a real estate agent, he's a real estate man. When you get to Bagada, get all those places, get to Mary, he has all his estates, the estates are there. So what he did was wrong. Abraham did not pay tithes in the Bible. Then when you look at what happened between in Genesis 24,
yes, sir.
From verse 10, he said, "Go and marry for my son. Then put your hand under my armpit. I know my God will go with you." But we never knew or heard that they were in the church. They only followed the order of the Almighty. And the Lord blessed them. When they called Abraham too, in Genesis 12, from verse 1 to 10, he said, Abraham, leave your father's abode to a place I want to send you. Then when you look at the book of Genesis 14, they said he paid honoraria. To whom? To Melchizedek. For giving him a free house when he was going, giving him a free pass to cross his land, doing all those good things, and yet in that house. Even the guys to the time he wanted to snatch the wife. But the Holy Spirit interceded.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So when he was going back again, he said, it will be too bad for me to just be going without dashing this man this little envelope. That was all.
That's it. Only time. 10% honorarium.
That's all.
So,
then again, when you look at the book of Genesis 23, Genesis 13, then Abraham was a tiller of land. Then the second, in that chapter, this Abraham was so rich in cattle. Terribly what? Terribly rich.
In cattle.
In cattle. He was a millionaire. But he never titrates or use senses or even try to put hands in people's pocket in the name of God. So, that was all. Then when you go to the Bible again, where they said they got tithe, it started from Haggai 1.
Haggai?
Yes. Haggai chapter 1, chapter 2. Even the Lord was even saying, no, am I not too harsh on these people? Because it said in chapter 1 from verse 6, He said, if you refuse to bring something to beautify my house, I will make you to work. I put the money in leak pocket. You will cover your body. You will still be feeling cold. Then you will do this. Then he was even saying all these things. Then in chapter 2, he called them back again. He said, I'm not too hard on you. I'm just saying all these things so that you can know what to do. But if I wanted to eat animal, I am the one that created animal. I know the sweetest one. And if I wanted vegetable, I know the sweetest vegetable. I know the one to eat. So just father to son, not the way Adeboye handled it. Then he was talking about Achan. In Joshua 1 verse 1 to 4, 1 to 8. He said, Joshua, my friend Moses is dead. Stand up and take the leadership mantle and move now. I will back you up, but don't allow the book of the law to deviate from you. Meditate in it day and night. That was all. And the Lord started blessing Jacob. Until chapter 6 and 7, where what has not been accounted for or brought to the tabernacle, the finest part of the gold was taken by Achan. But those people who arrested those items,
yes, sir,
has the papers in their hand. So that's why they were telling Joshua, sir, one of the gold jewelry balls is missing. And before that, they defeated them about 3 times. Then Joshua said, sir, this was not our arrangement. I cannot be leading your people to war and be losing them 10, 20 all the time.
Yes.
I will be a bad father. And all these things are going to be my record. He said, Joshua, can you shut up? Your supervision was not enough for those people.
It was 4.
They have stole what belongs to the tabernacle. He said, who is that? He said, don't worry. Go there and do some test running. Then get into the place. The Lord fell on Achan. They saw that in the tent of Achan and his. So they now decide, because it is in the book of the law, Exodus 20, in verse 5, 6, 7. He said, thou shalt not steal, and thou shalt not converge. So they used that law on him. He was stoned to death and his family. You know how to rob those things away. Look at Ilaro those days. During the time of this good soldier, he said, whoever stole and you were caught by armed robbery, they will take you to the front of your father's house and execute you. So I think we have followed that law. Then we carry Sharaki to Ifewara and shot him down for theft. And take Akpabio to his village and shot him down. The youth will sit tight. And then we now take Obasanjo to Anambra and hang him for giving our money, for robbing of Operation Feed the Nation, for doing all this rubbish thing to us. Then everybody will sit tight. But now we fail to do all this one. What happened in Russia, in China, will still happen in Nigeria. You know they have banned churches in China.
Yes.
So that was what gave them the save heaven they are having today. So everybody is busy, which is so professional.
In terms of development.
And the development was so enormous. Even now they have made their president live president. That's
President Xi Jinping.
Yes, because he's a good father. Look at his Christmas New Year reading to his people. Everybody was holding champagne. That yes, we are making it.
You got it right for them.
Then our president in Nigeria was even telling us about Boko Haram and the number of people we have lost. And Adeboye was telling jargon in the church about 1/10 when every factories are closed. Adeboye knew that Dunlop has left, Michelin has left, Coca-Cola is on half production. Then Nigerian breweries was on the high chair just to spoil the liver and the kidney of the youth. So it's just alcoholic promo and Holy Ghost night, Holy Ghost morning. These are the people in business today. So everybody are busy buying tires which they paddled into each other to drive their Reketi Jeep. It's only now people will buy a Jeep of 2001 and then they will buy 10 crates of malt and 2 goats for washing of a new car. Is that a new car?
No, sir. No. 2001.
And is this still same Obasanjo who now took us from God to devil? He took us from the presence of the Almighty. Jeremiah 8. The Lord will punish Obasanjo and his family. With his cartel, they remove us from the presence of Almighty God. They said first Act 77. Since that day, the Holy Spirit has turned his back on Nigeria. We that are giant of Africa, using new car, using new Volkswagen, Igala, God, different type of cars. But today, reverse is the case. A man will go to Cotonou and buy a used car from Cotonou and Ghana. Because they cannot go afford to take it, they cannot get visa. The used car from Kenya are taken to Nigeria. Sometimes when you go through Kolinti, go through Abule Egba Agege, on weekend, you see some people who brought Ghanaian Tokumbo car to Nigeria for taxi. So they will change the number, so you can't buy a new one. Then Robert left, first Act 77. You said they should assemble all the gods of all the whole world into Nigeria.
No,
we never even seek the face of the Lord at all.
Secret courts.
Every continent, everything, all the small gods were assembled through Obasanjo regime. We could have hung him, and we could have even met him, or put him, just kill him like Peter and Paul, or put him involved in a hot pot. And he's still roaming the street, writing letters, still keeping oil well, still keeping everything, still keeping concubines. Not until the junior brother came. I tell him, bring the license for the well. He overheard it from people. Then he wrote a letter for a general to be disgracing a general. He said, it's appalling. It's a very bad thing. So, my brother, what Adeboye said, Adeboye will still pay for it in heaven.
We pay for it in heaven. Because
although he may even be saying something about heaven, he knew his father did not attend church. Adeboye's father did not belong to any church before he died. Adeboye was a chain drunkard, gooder and harp in University of Lagos before his father died. It was after his father's death he picked up this. I could tell you, happily to tell you that there was a person living about 3 blocks from Adeboye's father's house in their town. The man was a soldier. When the man wanted to die, he said, I am about to die. None of you should step into Adejare's church. You know them and their family. You know what they stand for. The person warns his children that none of his descendants must go to that occultic church. That's the person who knew him. So that statement is too appalling. It's not God. He could have been committed. You know what happened in Acts of the Apostle 12? Could have descended that day and dissolve him with worm. Because that's what he said. The people of Hellenics, that's what they said to Herod. He said the voice of God and not the voice of man. Then what happened immediately? The worm descended from heaven and smote him alive.
He died.
And then what he did was what happened in the book of Judges, in the book of Daniel 4, from verse 16. He had the wine cup in his hand. He said, I, Nebuchadnezzar, he was even appraising himself. The days of Adeboye is numbered.
Okay, you mean the pastor here?
What he said now, his name, his days are numbered. To pick the next 5 years will be difficult. He will die now. He has just signed, but he has forgotten. That is the next interview I'm going to give you. Well, we all have our what? Our return ticket in our hand. We've used the other one the day we were born. That's arrived.
The departure.
Departure is already in our hand. If you commit suicide today, that means you have used your own. If I decide to eat gamalin now, go to and die, I've eaten my own. So that's all. So nobody should molest anybody. We don't need to take money it has been paid for. The man who sent us down here has paid for the return ticket.
So you mean people will go to heaven
even though hell is real, everything we have the return ticket to anywhere you want to go. But it's not for anybody. Adeboye can say this. Adeboye is in America, they will stone him to death. And everybody will just stand up and then move away.
From that meeting.
From that meeting.
But he was telling them that even that.
My brother, I said this is the place where people know their rights.
Okay.
But here we know their rights because of what we wanted to eat. We cannot exercise the rights. You see, let me just tell you.
Yes, sir.
You can flog your daughter. Nothing will happen. But if you decide you wanted to throw your daughter out of the window of your running car, if they easily collected that baby from you, anybody, they will call the police. Is that you will know that in Nigeria, there is a law that governs the infant. But when you have never committed that crime, you will not know. So automatically, Adeboye is more or less derailed.
No, but 2001, you said that you need deliverance, sir. That was the
yes, that was when the law has revealed.
Why did you say so, sir? In 2001?
Because I know this is wanted to happen. The law has revealed.
Because few years later,
all what you are saying now,
okay,
the law has revealed it to me.
No, you said it.
Even how he's going to have stroke, how he's going to die, how they are going to die. Adeboye, Oyedepo, Apiara, and Joshua Temitope. What is going to kill them? I know it. The law has revealed it. They are not part of us. You know what the man said, the lawyer said, yes, in Acts of the Apostle 5, from verse 20 to 25, Gamaliel said, if this undertaking is of men, all these things we are seeing are undertaking of men.
So because when you said it, a pastor, I think Benny Hinn came to Nigeria and also said, Adeboye need deliverance.
Oh, he said all Nigerian general overseers.
Okay, need deliverance.
Need deliverance.
That was when there was a...
Yes, because everybody was...
Exactly. And
when they were so worried of riding a jeep.
No, the money
and
disappeared,
they want to have
sir.
television in their churches.
And the money disappeared, sir.
And they stole it.
Okay, sir. I didn't went to the air, sir.
You see when anytime when I tell you, when Adeboye do kneel down by the pulpit at times, doing like somebody that has a mentally deranged person. Say he's praying. You say, when I watch his clip, I normally laugh. How come Kunle be didirin, be Dejo, Omo Dejo?
Dejo too full, sir. Dejo too full, sir.
How about so around? If you don't so know that you are not quiet. No,
he's always pinching his clothes and talking.
He goes, "Oh, se bori gbogbo da siki to ran won yen. Kò tí ju kan to ran láti kékeré. Kò no won yen sára ẹ. Ó kàn sí owó ni. He's worshiping that money. Gbogbo kente, gbogbo àrán, gbogbo òun náà rán àkàrà bí tó bá sanjọ́. Àwọn dọ̀dọ̀rù méjèèjì. So automatically ṣe lè káwọn yẹn dìde. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń pè ní
ministers.
Ẹ̀sà wọn kò sí àpáàdì kankan tó ń lọ. Ọlọ́run ò bèrè owó lọ́wọ́ anybody. If the Lord wanted to see much emphasize on 1/10 or ìdámẹ́wàá, á sọ orú owó tó yẹ ká dá. Because he was telling us if your farm is too far, so the owo. If your farm is too far, so the cowries. When we are doing trade by barter, kò sí. Then the Bible quotes Malachi 3.
Yes, sir. Malachi
3. 1 to 6. Don't say.
Yes, sir.
Verse 12, 13, 14. Only ẹ̀yin fi eléyìí dán mi wò. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ fi dán mi wò, kò sí lè tọkàn mi náà. Ó ní bí èmi kì yóò ṣí fèrèsé ọ̀run. Ó kàn ṣe ń. So
that means discretionary.
Answer. You can even ó dàbí ẹni tí wọ́n fọ́lé ẹ̀ tó lọ bá lọ́nà bank ọjọ́ wo ló fẹ́ ráyè dámẹ́wàá wọ́n fọ́lé ẹ̀ ó lọ bá lọ́nà bank kò fẹ́ kó fi kọ́ mi kó tó lè rí dámẹ́wàá èrò ní dámẹ́wàá tó fẹ́ yọ mo láti sanwó bank máa tó dùn sí lẹ́lẹ́dẹ̀kejì àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọn lọ́rùn ilé ọ̀fẹ́ aṣọ ọ̀fẹ́ bàtà ọ̀fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ so kò sí nǹkan tó hàn lè sọ lórí pulpit tó bá lè ti rí crowd ètò mọ́ ti rí kíní wọ̀nyẹn mọ́lẹ̀ afàrò olúgbòhùn. Do you know all those big pillars? Do you know all those big pillars in all those gigantic cathedrals?
Yes, sir.
Èyàn wà nú ẹ o ó ṣe òdúró náà ṣe síbẹ̀ o àwọn pílà ńlá torí ẹ wọ́n gbà wọ̀nyàn síbẹ̀ lóru o ṣebí kan tó ń ṣe lẹ́nugun.
Yes, sir.
Ìbọn jáde tó ọmọ yàn ṣe foundation.
They caught like 4 different people, dead people inside the pillars, sir.
Kòrántìkó sọ wípé
the popular pastor.
Luke 10 from verse 8.
Yes, sir.
Ó ní odi ajá ni wọ́n ò lè fọ́hùn. They cannot back. Pentecostal church is just like a car they manufactured in the factory that has no 2 headlights. Tóòrù bá dé wọn nílé lọ. Ṣé orí nǹkan tó ń dánwò yẹn tó ń bá dánwò nísẹ̀lẹ̀ wọn á tẹ́. Because wòlíì á wá from nowhere.
Láti tú àṣírí.
Lọ́jọ́ tí pásítọ̀ àbí wòlíì yẹn tí olùṣọ́ yìí ò bá sílé ẹni kan wú bí. Kò sí sẹ̀lẹ̀ tó gbọ́dọ̀ dánwò nǹkan tó ń dánwò wọ̀nyẹn. Bí sẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣe rí lẹ́ni yìí o kò sólúwa ẹ̀ wàá jẹyàn ẹ̀ níṣu. Ó lè jọjọ́ kórè no ma ni wòlíì mẹ́ta ma ló ma jáde lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. It happened in Kabbalah doki. There's a man from Ijebu walking in pan. Nítorí ìjà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kaduna àti gbogbo everything. Ó máa ń gbé bàtẹ́, ó máa ń dì mọ́ aṣọ Dànsíkí ló máa ń wọ̀. Nítorí bá lẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní church pápá kò túra ẹlẹ̀, ó ń pèrè ẹ̀ ní gúdúgúdú.
No, gudu méje sa, ó sì gudu rẹ̀.
Ó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ mẹ́rin but gudu ṣe ṣáà mọ̀. So gbà tó dẹ̀ yá. Àwọn èèyàn máa jíṣẹ́ in church. They will be given the sermon all the time that there is darkness inside the altar to let you know how effective Celestial was. There is darkness in what? In the altar.
That's the prophet and prophetess.
Yes, they will be pointing
to the altar.
They don't know how they should be. There's something happen. That faithful day, many days is for the thief.
One day for the owner.
So automatically, as he was coming in that day, the Holy Spirit seized him from the middle and banged him on the wall. Then when they now rushed on the paramedics in the church, when they were losing everything, they saw the bantay.
Red.
After seeing the whole bantay, with red, with all this thing, then he give up. Who died in shame?
He died in shame. It's a man that died in shame.
That's all.
Not the church.
Wait for Adeboye's time. Wait for Oyedepo's time. Wait for these people's time. We knew all where they goes in Idogo, everywhere. All where they go in Shagamu, and all the Yemoja, Osun, how they went to the Babish, or what happened in Babish, everything there. We all know this. And because when you look at it, he said he saw amongst the prophets. Why is he prophesying? Who's supposed to have the greater people to themselves? He's the prophet.
Yes, sir.
For you to know that Adeboye is out of his senses, you know what happened?
Yes, sir.
During his first regime in that place, he said, "Hey, my father just revealed somebody there. We get a visa to America. Where he appointed is 1,000 people that are there. Who is the person? Is this Shele? Is it Asabe? Is it Adeolu or Marcus? But you only throw that hand. But I want you to tell me, not until Patoko Kombuwa. Koyeka pastors when they binu. How can you just give me a comb? Kabe wolembe ensi. Kibi member leje. Wa kombu leyin lowo. Ebe aye esu bajele ni o. Te ba ti yaru yin seyin. Ota ko ye ko ti mo pe ma ti sick. Esu o le fun yan ni nkan. Ko ma to fi nkan mi gba pada. Esu ti n ba won ja nsin. Esu n disgrace won lowo. Esu no ba ja lowo. Esu de ma reyin won. Ọmọ nǹkan tó fà tẹ̀sù òfin ní tìjú.
Yes sir. Mi ò mọ̀ sọ.
Èṣù nílé.
No oríta mẹ́ta.
Kò ní house address. Kò dẹ̀ ní kò lọ́mọ. Kò ní phone number, kò sí bó ṣe lè trace ẹ̀. Ojú ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lu jára káàkiri. And that's why he said in the book of Isaiah 12, Isaiah 14, Isaiah 12, verse 6, 7, 8, 9. Kí ló dé tó fi jábọ́? Àbí kò yẹ ẹ́ sìn?
Yes sir.
So kò ní right láti sọ pé anybody. Ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo ṣe fẹ́ sọ pé èèyàn lọ síjọba lọ sàpáàdì? Only we don't judge for you not to be what? For you not to be judged.
Yes.
Why is he judging? I cannot tell. Me ò lè sọ pé ó máa lọ sàpáàdì now. Because the Bible was telling you in the book of Ezekiel 34, Ezekiel 33, and Ezekiel 11. Only even though the man was so bad and callous, if it even remained 5 hours to death, and he now changed his mind to follow the Christ, he said, what? He will be taken. Then the blood treat here.
Serious.
Why is it can join this? They don't know Bible.
No,
more Bibeli.
Those are the ministers, sir.
Look at the book of Matthew 15, Matthew 16 and 17. And when you look at the book of John 10, from verse 8, only I'm the original shepherd. Èmi ni olùṣọ́ àgùntàn tòótọ́. Àbí kò yé?
Yes, sir.
Then only èmi mọ àwọn àgùntàn tèmi. Àwọn àgùntàn tèmi ṣe kí ni wọ́n mọ̀ mí.
Ezekiel 34,
no.
verse 10. Okay, sir.
John 10 from 8.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
When you read all down, it's there. You will know how they fool Nigerians. It's in the book of John 10. Then Lord Shawashara, he said, thief will never come. He will never come to play with you, but to kill you. He said, all these people we are seeing, they came through the window. I didn't mean they came through the door. They could have seen him, Christ. And when you look at the book of John, John 8, from verse 37 to 41, he now said, only ti Èṣù bàbá wọn ni wọ́n ṣe láti ìjíǹji ṣe bí Jésù lẹ́nu ọkùnrin nínú synagogue when they are money changers. Ṣé báyọ̀ Adébóyè yìí náà ló sọ pé Somebody should come and contribute 1 billion.
No, 10 people should come and contribute 1 billion.
1 billion. Hey, Joseph, kilo fẹ́ fi ṣe.
And the rest should
come. Oh yeah, go team up. Go sick, but our family ẹ̀ ń sìn. Ó dàbí ẹni tó lóun fẹ́ gẹrun. Adébóyè ti dàbí ẹni tó fẹ́ gẹrun ní Ìkálẹ̀. Tó lọ ra àdá. Tó bẹ̀ sí pọ́n. Wọ́n ní kí ló fẹ́ bàdá ṣe kí ṣe táìmù tá fi ń gé là ń ṣàkólé lẹ́yìnkẹ́. Ó lóun fẹ́ gẹrun lálẹ́. Ṣé o fẹ́ kí ṣe irun nìkan ló fẹ́ gé? Ẹ̀yà àtètè lọ́pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn jọ. Kẹ́dìmú látẹ̀yìn kẹgbàá ó ti ya wèrè. Ṣé yóò lè fàdágẹ́rí?
No sir.
Nígbà tí òkè ṣe olú ọmọ pápá ọ̀dẹ́ fàdágẹ́rí. So when you look at all these things, ṣe bẹ́yìn lẹ́ bèrè questions.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
So when you look at all these things, man yìí ti derail. Ó ti derail.
You think you need deliverance?
Oh, okay, ru eléyìí tí mo sọ ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ pé bí a mọ̀ ń ṣeré.
No sir.
Okay, kò lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá kí cameraman yẹn olóhùn àlọ́dọ̀ bàbá kò túbọ̀ yé ha ṣé scissors ló ṣe yé ó ní bàtẹ́ nìyẹn ní tó ti aṣọ mọ́ ọlọ́run tán olókàn tí yọ àdá ní ẹ̀yìn chef ó dẹ̀ fi fáìlì pọ́n ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ sá kí ló máa ṣe gbàdá sọ tó ń sọ mọ́ ọlọ́run ó máa bẹ́ jáde ní.
ó máa bẹ́ jáde ní sá ó máa bẹ́ jáde ní.
ṣùgbọ́n tí wọn ò bá tẹ́ Jésù tó wá sọ wípé ó ní tó bá jẹ́ àwọn pípò yìí jẹ́ ara wa wọn ò bá lè bá wa dúró. They are not Christians. They are not Christians. When you look at the book of Luke 14, from verse 20 to 26 and to 30, that is where Jesus talked about fruit or no fruit. And when you look at the work of Jesus Christ all throughout, it was about giving. In Matthew 15, Matthew 16, making food available. And when you look at the book of John and Mark 4, from verse 36 and 38, he said Jesus Christ was busy doing good to people. Even when the ship wanted to capsize, he came to their rescue. Then when you look at the book of Luke 5, he made those people who are little scale industry, the two sons of Zebedee, they hawk fish for a living. Jesus Christ helped their business. With the little he has, he said they should throw their nets. He knew they are leaving their father that day, and they have to go and keep some money in the bank. They caught as many as possible fish for sale. Then during the evening, he said, you know what? I want to use it for a purpose. You will now become a fisher of what? Of men.
Fisher of men.
That's all. Do they come to Jesus Christ? But Jesus Christ said in the book of John 8, no, Luke 8, Luke 9 and 10, he said, go to the midst of the wolves.
Yes, sir.
Take nothing for your journey. But he didn't say anywhere they get to, they should come with 1/10.
Take nothing for your journey.
Take nothing for your journey. Any house you entered, if there is a son of peace, stay with them. But if there is no son of peace, dust your
slippers and leave.
If you are not ready to give the best to Adeboye, you will not be posted out of Nigeria. Do you know anywhere Adeboye goes to? It's a matter of divide and rule. He will use the pastor's head to hit each other just to get money out of the place. And when you look at the book of 1 Corinthians 6, 1 Corinthians 12, 7 and 12, he wrote Peter to all to people. All the heart they are selling is for Foluke, the wife. All the hearts. All those women have to, as he's using those pastors, he's using all those women too. You know, they just banned them of recent. That they wanted to change all the female pastors so that they can be sitting in the midst of the church. Because they normally open their legs down, they are tired. They open their private part on the altar. For any pastor preaching, because when you look down with their mini bonful pints, and these people has husband at home. What they are doing in the banks is happening in the church.
Jesus Christ.
And when you get to the banks now, it's only the females. They are bringing people, customers. Because all those big bank ladies, they don't wear pint to church again, to office. And if they wanted to go, they will use catapult pint. You know what they call catapult?
G-string, sir. It's just G-string, sir.
I know catapult, you know.
Sorry, sir.
When I was...
sorry, sir. It's called...
You can call it any name, but I only know catapult. You see, what happened? It's just very simple. We should help Adeboye in prayer. With the Yoruba race and other people we should help, because already he has mixed it. For not doing anything in Ondo State, to immortalize the name of Akindayomi, he has failed.
The founder of the church.
From the beginning, he has failed.
No, he took everything to.
And he will still fail. I think
to Ifewara.
If like Adeboye now become the president of Nigeria, we will cry. He will even behave worse and more bad than Goodluck Jonathan. You know, both of them were standing the day they killed Asisa.
Yes, sir.
And the governor Yakoa,
October 15.
the governor of Kaduna State,
Yeah.
he knew he had everything.
October 15.
He has nothing to do in Akinbola's matter. None of his problem. His people will run into trouble.
No, Akinbola and Cecilia Ibru, sir.
He has nothing to do in their matter.
No, they lost their bank, sir.
Because he has no power.
No, 1 billion, sir. They have to put 1 billion to the church to support the church. Even the Basita woman, too, sir. She also
died.
No, she lost her life, sir. Then Akinbola lost his bank. Cecilia lost her bank, too.
That is it.
They are very bad.
That's the type of man we see. He never make way for yesterday horsemen in his church.
So they are gone, sir. Forgotten.
They are gone for life. They're gone down the drain. So what he's saying is very wrong. And when you look at the book of John 14, then Matthew 23 verse 20 to the end, then 2 Timothy 3, 1 to 10, he said everything. Is he using love now?
No, sir.
Is he thinking tomorrow will not be there? And when you look at it, it's only in Africa. Church Pentecostal àwọn láti lè rí bí ayé ti fẹ́ parẹ́. Ṣé o lè gbọ́ lẹ́nu ọmọ China pé kí Jésù máa bọ̀? Jésù láti wá, Jésù láti tètè dé. Ìwọ àti Jésù lágrímẹ̀ntì ni. Orí Jésù gbà tó dé ní ẹjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. No, wọ́n bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi náà.
Maybe they have a ticket, sir.
Ìlú tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó nínú ni mo ní return ticket lání. Àwọn tó wà mutuality ti lọ tiwọn, àwọn tó wà ní Ìkòyí left and right. Wọ́n ti lọ tiwọn, wọ́n ti stamp ẹ̀. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ti stamp lọ́ bá ti stamp bọ́ọ̀dì pàṣẹ ló tún kù. A ní ìdánwò láti kúrò ń bí, wọ́n ti sanwó tá a máa fi lọ. Kádébóyè lọ gbé jẹ́ kó sinmi, kó Oyèdèpọ̀ lọ sinmi, Kábíyàrá lọ sinmi. Kó má ṣe bí God, nobody can be God. Nobody can act for him. They are all actors and jesters. Bóyá Oyèdèpọ̀ ti bá, bóyá Adébóyè ti bá Bàbá Sàlá ṣiṣẹ́ rí. Àbí kí ló fẹ́ ká sọ? Ṣé bọ́ọ̀lù ọjọ́ ṣé wọ́n pẹ́ pàtó ní kòtò ọ̀run? Ìgbà ẹni wàhálà bá Bàbá Sàlá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ọ̀run mòru. Ẹ kò dẹ̀ dọ́rùn.
Ọ̀run mòru sà.
Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ rán áńgẹ́lì wá, wọ́n dẹ̀ jí gbogbo fíìmù yẹn lọ. Nígbà tí ọ̀run tó lọ́run mòru. Ìyẹn ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ s'Adébóyè sí. Kí ló kàn pẹ̀lú ọ̀run? Ọjọ́ kan ló tún sọ lọ́ní open heaven. How can heaven be open? How can heaven be open? Ṣé àwọn èèyàn àwọn tó lọ school wà mẹ́ẹ̀ náà? Wọ́n ṣe jòkó. Ọjọ́ kan tó lọ wàásù lórí hallelujah. What's the meaning of hallelujah? Ibi mélòó ló ti fẹ́ hallelujah ní Bíbélì? Kí ni wọ́n pè hallelujah? Kí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ṣẹ́gun lọ́la hallelujah? Ó kó wọn lẹ́rù lọ hallelujah. Ó yí sì kó fún àmàjọ hallelujah. Gbogbo owó ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀. Tó bá lọ sí camp, wọ́n sanwó ilẹ̀, wọ́n sanwó ibi tó ń dé sí, wọ́n sanwó pure water. Ẹni tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù pure water, á sanwó padà s'Adébóyè. So, ó lè ka hallelujah. Eléyìí tó tẹ̀ bí mi inú ni pé bó ṣe ń kúnlẹ̀ bí arìndì, bí ìdẹ̀jọ́, bí ìdẹ̀pẹ̀. Abẹ̀sí ra wọ́n bẹ̀ ni pé wo tó bá ní question mi ò mọ̀ but I'm okay.
The church is in problem, really.
Kí wọ́n kúrò ń bẹ̀ tó ṣe wọ́n lè lọ lé wọn, they should leave the place. Tèmi church kan náà bá débẹ̀. Táwọn náà bá ní problem kí náà ṣe tó tọ́ yẹn. I told you before.
Yes, sir.
The 10 reasons why you don't need Adeboye Abiara.
Yes, sir.
You only need a prophet. He said in the book of 2 Kings 3, from 10 to the end. Amos 3, from verse 4 to 7, 8, 9. Then he said in the book of Deuteronomy 29, Deuteronomy 18. Then he said in the book of Hosea 12:13. He said, by the help of one prophet. By the help of what? One prophet. Israel was redeemed. No chicken lost in the midst of Red Sea. He said, today is the day you are going. My father said you are leaving today. God is not a barbarian who we talk of. We take from anybody, from all mouths. Exodus 10, Exodus 12. In Exodus 10 verse 22, he said, you are entreating my people. They are the periphery of living. He said, Moses, just raise up your hand. And he raised up his hand. And darkness fall all over the whole place. Have you seen Adeboye performing miracle before?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.